Malaysia is a multi-ethnic, multicultural society which consists of three major races: the Malay, the Chinese, and the Indian. The population of Chinese in Malaysia is around 23% and still remain increasing. Most of the Chinese in Malaysia know how to speak at least three languages, which is Mandarin, English, and Malay, and some of them can even speak more. As a Chinese, some of us has our own slang in English, which makes us more unique.
Want to yum chow or not?
Cannot lah.
Busy ah?
Then.
Oh, you're not even doing your work.
However, with the progress of time, science, and technology change rapidly, some of the Chinese will prefer to learn English instead of their mother tongue. Okay, so now look at the picture. This is one of the news from the Oriental Daily in November 2015. Table 1 shows the change of the number of students from Chinese school since 1918 until 2015. The number of students increased for 1980 until 2010, but start from 2011, the number is reduced even until right now. Table 5 and Table 6 are the most important table in this picture. Table 5 divide into three categories, which is Chinese, non-Chinese, and foreign students. Table 5 compare the percentage of Chinese students, non-Chinese, and foreign students. And from the picture, you can see that the Chinese is the only category which reducing, and while the other are increasing. So now look at Table 6. Table 6 is the comparison of the percentage between different races of the Chinese primary school in whole Malaysia from 2010 until 2014. Same as Table 5, the student amount of Chinese is reducing while the others are all increasing. And look at the number here. We lost more than 50,000 Chinese students in 4 years. I believe the causes of this issue could be the lack of teachers in Chinese school, the Chinese education is treated unfairly by government, and lastly, the widely use of English in the world. You know what? In 2014 and 2015 budget seminar Malaysia, all Chinese school can only get 50 million ringgit Malaysia. It was only half of the amount compared to 2012 and 2013, which is 100 million. This is a very serious issue for the Chinese in Malaysia because the Ministry of Education Republic of Malaysia wish to combine few Chinese schools which do not have enough students. However, Unite Chinese School Teacher Association of Malaysia declined this suggestion because since the Ministry of Education will not increase the number of Chinese schools in Malaysia.
Good morning guys, I'm Joyce and I'm gonna do my English for You survey in Sangway Pradney. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Do well, buddy. 有没有觉得好像现在我们马来西亚的华人越来越好像不注重华语的口音？So 如果再给你第二次机会，你还会再拿华语吗？Okay, thank you. 谢谢。为什么？So do you speak Mandarin oftenly? So which means I can like assume that you speak Mandarin in secondary and primary school. Do you think right now most of the Malaysian Chinese think that the Mandarin is unimportant in Malaysia? If give you a second chance, will you still choose to speak Mandarin? 你小学跟中学也有拿华语是吗？你有没有觉得就现在的马来西亚就已经越来越多华人，他们觉得华语已经不是很重要了，有部分的人呢？所以如果再给你第二次机会，你还是会拿华语吗？Okay, 谢谢你。Do you think like Mandarin be like more unimportant in Malaysia compared to here? I think so. So it's like, do you think the teenager need to more concentrate on Mandarin instead of English? Even English is an international language. I think it depends on the background of yours. Like if you are Malaysian Chinese, your family is like all your family members speak Mandarin, and I think it will be really easy for you to speak fluent Mandarin compared with other people from different backgrounds. So if you had the chance, will you choose to learn Mandarin again? Yes, I will. Okay. You want to know the reason? Yes, I want to know, please. Because I think Mandarin is quite useful nowadays, not only for language using, but also for the business using. Like a lot of people are willing to run a business with maybe Chinese people or the people who can speak Chinese. So Mandarin is a very useful language. So, okay, thank you. So I want to ask you the last question is, as a Chinese from China, do you face any problem when you try to speak Chinese in Malaysia? So far, I didn't find any problems.
So, to investigate is Mandarin being unimportant in Malaysia, I had created the survey and here is the analysis of the result. I get 43 responses which are more than my expectation. Most of the responses are above 80 and below 20 years old. And I have 71.7% of Chinese respond to my survey. 77.4% are Malaysian. However, only less than 60% of respondents speak their mother tongue oftenly. While half of the respondents, their English is better than their mother tongue. And the last question is the most important question, which is, if you have a chance, will you choose to learn Mandarin? Most of the respondents, which is 75%, will be willing to learn Mandarin. It's great because most of the people think that Mandarin is important and they are willing to learn it. So, you guys might think about why is it important to know how to speak or even go to learn Mandarin. Do you guys know that China is one of the world's oldest and richest continuous culture over 5,000 years old? China is the most populous nation in the world with 1.3 billion people. 1/5 of planet speak Chinese. Mandarin Chinese is the mother tongue of over 873 billion people, making it the most widely spoken first language in the world. In addition to the People's Republic of China and Taiwan, Mandarin Chinese is also spoken in the important and influential Chinese communities of Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, and even Malaysia. China is the second largest economy in the world. China is one of the largest trading partner of United States. So actually, Mandarin is also an open door to a huge job market in all of the country where Mandarin is the language. International business prefer to hire people who can speak Mandarin because China has become a huge market. Mandarin is also an open door to a huge job market in all of the country where Mandarin is the language of communication like mainland China, Taiwan, and Singapore. Learning Chinese today can help make a better future for you. Lastly, remember these two facts. Currently, Mandarin Chinese is spoken by over 1 billion people around the world, about 1/5 of global population. Each year, more and more students around the world whose mother tongue is not Mandarin are studying it. Won't you feel proud if you know how to speak Mandarin?